Hi guys, so today I will be talking about the book Waiting in Vain by Colin, and it's just like a stunning debut from Elin Harris. And just before I turn it over, I just want you guys to see the cover of the book. Excuse like the torn upness of it. I've had it for a while, but just on the back it just says Colin has the ear of a poet and the heart of a lover. He takes us into a sensually and intimate world where men and women like us take risks, make mistakes, get hurt, and sometimes find themselves transformed by the power of love. If you ever dare to follow your passion, then you must read Waiting in Vain. And it just gives all these praises to the author and stuff like that. This book is a little bit pricey, but it's such a good book. And like the back of the book says, so I just want to give an overview, just my quick opinion of the book before just opening it and how I feel about it. I feel like love just within books. So like my favorite type of books are just kind of, my favorite type of movies are rom-coms, but my favorite type of books are like romance novels and just novels that kind of like open your mind up to different perspectives that maybe you wouldn't have had beforehand. And that's why I really love books like this, and the back of the book was true. Just love is such a powerful thing, and this book really shows that. And it's just one of those things where it's like you don't even see it coming. It kind of like just hits you out of nowhere. Just being overwhelmed by it and just overwhelmed by another person, and then being able to go into your passions and experiencing love. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing. It's just such a beautiful thing to read. And I believe that the author depicted it so well within this book, because oftentimes too, and just in books like this, I just feel like, especially in books, guys, love can be so corny. And I think that's my biggest problem with a lot of like romance books and like romance novels. Love is just portrayed as just such this such like corny thing. Like, we met at a bookstore and I fell in love because he bought me coffee. Although that can be true, it's just like we've seen that happen too many times. And so just this book, it wasn't really corny. Like, it was just kind of like, wow, like, okay, like you're drawing me in, and then once you get into the book, like it's like hard to stop reading. So this just gives a little bit of overview about author and then a little bit more about the book. And this is the first page of the book. I love this part. The way this book goes is like book one, it goes into chapter one, and then I'm trying to show you guys. It's an easy read too, guys. This is like leisure reading. I read this on the L when I go to work. You can read this when you at a coffee shop, on your break. If reading is something you enjoy to do, then I definitely suggest this book. This is definitely a good read. But it's broken up into books, so I'm gonna go to the content. Oh, okay, maybe there is no content. I'm so sorry, guys. It's broken up in a book, so like you guys saw, it's book 1, 2 different books, guys. And then here, this is just the author, and it just says like where he's had his work published and stuff like that. And then just about the author again. And just talking a little bit more about this book. Like I said before, guys, it's kind of a little bit pricey. You might be able to find it for a cheaper price on Amazon, but it's a little pricey. It's an easy read, like you guys said. I love how unique the book is because it's broken up into different books, and then it has different chapters, which gives it a little twist, like going into the plot line and the storyline. Something else that really grabs my attention about this book too is this is kind of like a black love book. The author's Jamaican, so you see parts of like himself in this book as well, just like where he comes from and stuff. You can tell by like the certain lingo he uses. You rarely see books like this, and like I'm gonna say this again, where love is depicted in this platform or in this setting, and I just think that's what makes this book so unique. Like, love is just such this vast thing, and just being passionate about something in life, and this book is all about being fearless and being sexy and just owning who you are and everything around those lines. I do think this book is definitely great for like a younger crowd, and I'm not saying that older people couldn't read it. I do think like a lot of young people would enjoy this book. I know that I actually got one of my really good friends hooked on this book, and she loves it too, and we'll actually like talk about it all the time. Such a great book. The author's great. He's been published on many different platforms, and he's actually a freelance like editor, freelance I believe copywriter too as well. So yeah, I definitely suggest checking out this book. This is just Waiting in Vain by Colin.